Testing, 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 testing. Testing, 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 testing. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Hey, on your way down, will you take this down and put that on the podium?
I think it's on. Mr. Davis, is this on? It is. Hello? Oh, there it is. There it is. We're good.
right. I'm not a podium guy, so I'll start from here. We've got, after today, you've got an online Wednesday. You've got Thursday and Friday, the last 2 days of this. Thank goodness for Friday this week, right? So I can't tell you how excited I am when that day comes. We still got a couple more days. All right. So after working with Miss Amy and looking at this list of scholarship contributors, I can tell you, so I've been in this game a long time, and from where I'm coming from Highland, looking at this list, we didn't have anything like this. This is a special list. All of these contributors to scholarships for so many of our seniors who are so deserving of these, and I can't tell you how amazing it is to see so much community involvement. And please
who have an angry, who bust her butt every day for you guys. Before we jump into this, if she helped you fill out a college application, if she helped you fill out a scholarship application, if she helped you fill out a FAFSA, if she answered questions about your next steps, about helping you get wherever you're headed next after high school, stand up. I want to see how many of you. Seniors, if she helped with that, stand up now. That is nearly everyone in this room. Give her a hand. Thanks, Amy. We love you, and we're lucky to have you. All right, let's get this thing going. Are we ready, guys? So, quick little layout of what's going to happen in our assembly today. Oh, it works. The clicker's working. We're going to go over some local scholarships that you guys have won and been awarded. We're going to look at some South Summit High School scholarships that are very specific to our school. Then we're going to look at who got what from the colleges around the state and around the country. Some pretty cool things this year. Then we're going to take a peek at just some different high-achieving students. And I believe Mr. Stevens, I don't see his face, but hopefully he's here by then, is going to go over some pretty cool things that have happened in our school this year with some different students. And then we're going to look at some CTE, Career Tech Education Awards. So, let's start. We're going to start with Buster Butt. Scholarship awarded to these guys before we jump into individuals. Here is Countess. Here are the Countess now, and Summit County. So, you're not going to have to listen to me too much. I will stick this right here so we don't have to keep handing the microphone off. The first scholarship we have, Mr. Chris Buer from the Countess Valley Soil Conservation. Will you come on up and take the microphone and award your scholarship? Let's give him a hand.
This year, the Countess Valley Scholarship Conservation District decided to give 2 scholarships for the amount of $500 apiece, and we awarded one to Aspen Blasner and Gage.
That's not very often. I have to pull the microphone back down after somebody. I thought I was wrong. Okay. Next, the Summit County Farm Bureau has a scholarship for one of our seniors. Shan Hardy, will you come on up?
Well, I'm excited to be here once guys. And just a little background on the Farm Bureau. Like I said, I'm with the Summit County Farm Bureau. We're an organization originally organized by farmers and ranchers. As our needs are pretty specific, and so it's organized to help keep agriculture strong in our communities. So this is a scholarship specifically for individuals who are interested in continuing their education in an agricultural related field. Agriculture is super important in this valley and in Summit County specifically, so we hope it continues to stay strong. So we're excited for this, and this is also for Aspen Blasner, so she should have just stayed up here. We're looking forward to her and her continuing her education in the agriculture-related field. I hope that she can bring that knowledge back here to Summit County and keep agriculture strong. So,
All right, if Mr. Dale, I'm gonna mess this up. And if Aaron O'Keefe, let me get this straight. Oh my gosh. If Aaron O'Keefe will come up, we'll present next the All West Scholarship. Next, the Summit County Farm Bureau has.
I'm a little shorter, so. My name is Erin O'Keefe. I am the marketing manager at All West Communications, and if you aren't familiar with All West, we provide internet, TV, and phone services for residential and business customers across Northeast Utah and Southwest Wyoming. This year, All West offered 8 $1,500 scholarships to students in our service areas who are continuing on to post-secondary education. We received over 65 applications total, and each application was competing against their own school. Today's recipient rose to the top of those applications. Please join me in celebrating and honoring this year's recipient, Daylin Bowman. Congratulations.
Next, we have the Discovery Properties Scholarship. That's going to be presented by Sam Oppenhall.
Yeah, feel free to keep applauding. No, I'm just kidding. It's good to be with you. It was sad that we didn't do this last year. It's become really fun to come see and the other businesses we sit next to every year. This means a lot to us. We don't do this just for the heck of it. We do it because we love our community and we love South Summit. I'm always proud to tell everyone that I'm a South Summit graduate. So this year, as in years past, we asked applicants to write an essay or to submit an essay about the teacher that inspired them the most. This year we had essays, 9 essays submitted about the 7 following teachers: Mrs. Kachuk, Mr. Bowen, Mrs. Lewis, Coach Tillett, Mr. Small, Mr. Davis, and Mrs. Thacker. These were excellent written essays about teachers and what they do to inspire. Is Mr. Bowen here? Are any of the teachers here? Mr. Bowen, would you come on up, please? And would Gage Martinez please come up? Gage wrote an incredible essay, and I'm going to actually have Gage come over and read just the last paragraph of his essay about Mr. Bowen.
Oh man, I didn't think I'd have to do this. Mr. Bowen inspires me to be the best version of myself I can be. He lets me know that I am capable of accomplishing anything I put my mind to and succeeding in life. No other teacher has ever told me how much potential I have besides Mr. Bowen, and I know he really means it. He inspires me to live life with such an excitement and positivity as I can, and to look for the good things in life. Mr. Bowen's classes have shown me that there is so much more to life than the surface, and to find what I love to do. I'm grateful for the impact Mr. Bowen has had on my life, and I suggest that every South Summit student takes as many of his classes as possible.
Congratulations. We're going to give Gage a $1,000 cash scholarship and to use for his education. We'd like to thank him and Mr. Bowen for inspiring these students. We are going to, thank you to go ahead and sit down. We include all of these essays and we're going to give them to the teachers so the teachers can read the essays that were written about them. And we congratulate Gage and Mr. Bowen, but there was another essay. We could only award 1 scholarship, but there was another essay that I just had to mention while I was here. And I wish all the teachers were here and all the administrators and all the students were here. But there was an essay that was submitted about Mr. Tillett, or Coach Tillett. And I'm just going to read quickly just a couple lines about the essay that was submitted about Mr. Tillett. It said, Mr. Tillett has mastered the art of portraying both political spectrums in order to teach the class to use their skills as free thinkers to make educated decisions about how the government and politics work. It is difficult to find a teacher who does not try to push their political agenda to their students. Mr. Tillett would encourage discussions about both sides of the political story or historical reference in order to show us how to learn and think for ourselves. He taught us the value of having civilized discussion in order to compromise and make society a better place. Now, that just caught all of us off guard in the world that we live in today. How important is it and how wonderful is it to have teachers like Mr. Tillett? He's not here, is he? Is Mr. Tillett in the room? I don't think so. Can we give Mr. Tillett a round of applause? We just think it's so important. You students, as you leave and you go off to college or go off to work, you look for people like Mr. Tillett to be associated with. Think for yourselves. Don't let other people tell you how to think. Look for teachers that inspire you to do better, and you'll be a lot better off in the future. We're going to include gift certificates for lunch for all of these teachers in these envelopes, and we're going to send Mr. Bowen and Mr. Tillett to dinner and thank them for inspiring us. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Next, we have the Countess Storage Scholarship, and we ask Dirk Rockhill to come up to present that. Seniors, you finally made it. Is the rest of the school listening? Or freshmen out there? Okay. So for the last 4 years, this assembly has been pretty unimportant for you, correct? For the freshmen and sophomores and juniors that are listening, you have something to learn from this. It's up to you whether you do. Seniors, you've accomplished all that you can accomplish here. You've learned all that you can learn here. In a few weeks, you will no longer be students at South Summit, but you'll be alumni at South Summit. It's important that you go out, that you have more experiences, and that you learn more things, and that you come back and pay that forward. On behalf of myself, Dr. and Mary Strand, and Countess Storage, we want to help you in that endeavor. We need the following 4 people to come up. Austin Schwab, Gage Martinez, Alexander Lindsay, and Tess Bucher. Thanks, guys. Good luck. All right, next, the Park City Board of Realtors has a scholarship or some scholarships to hand out. Jamie Johnson.
Thank you. On behalf of the Park City Board of Realtors Philanthropic Foundation, we would like to award the $2,500 scholarships to the following students: Lily Hampton, Griseda Ramirez, and Jonathan Arouse.
All right, next, the White Knights Standing on the Shoulders of Giants Award. Wow. David Simmons, come on up.
Well, I'm excited to be here on behalf of White Knight to present this Standing on the Shoulder of Giants Award. I just have a little something here I just wanted to read first. It says here, congratulations to the 2 recipients for receiving this White Knight Standing on the Shoulder of Giants Award and scholarship. You were nominated for this award by faculty members at South Summit High School. The scholarship selection committee here at White Knight went through the nominations and selected you as the winner based on the information provided by the nominee person. There's an award here, and there's a little coin that goes on it. And this is a 2-pound British coin, a British pound. And as you get this award and you go and look at it, around the outside inscribed on it, it says Standing on the Shoulder of Giants. And this is from a reference to a phrase in a letter from Sir Isaac Newton to Robert Hooke in 1676. Newton famously said to Hooke, "If I have seen further, it is only by standing on the shoulders of giants." And the award and scholarship you have won are for your effort in placing those with challenges on your shoulders so that they might accomplish more. And the winners of this award this year are Dayton Bowen and Lily Hampton. Sorry, one more thing. I just wanted to say we were able to read so many references from teachers for different students here. And the amazing examples that you have here of people who lift up others and help and support them is amazing. And we're so very thankful for your awesome examples that you've set for so many other people, and for truly helping other people and helping them to see further by lifting them up. So thank you.
As Dalen was up here receiving that award, I noticed he has exceptional taste in neckties. Nice job, man. All right, next we have the Pearson Butler Scholarship, and Jason Haymore is going to present that. Come on up.
All right, thank you very much. As an alumnus myself, I got to say that it's a pleasure to come back here, and I'm always grateful for all the things that I learned in this building. And they're still awarding and talking about some of the same teachers that they were talking about 20 plus years ago when I was here. And it's an incredible thing to be a part of. I represent today Pearson Butler. We're a law firm in Salt Lake City. Our clients often include people who are going through very difficult things. They've just lost a job, they're in the middle of a divorce, they've been in an accident, all sorts of things like that. One of the things that we try to pride ourselves in doing is helping others who are able to overcome difficult things in their lives and use those things as springboards to do and be better. When we face adversity, there's really two things that you can do. You can crumble and let those difficult circumstances define who you are, or you can rise above them and use them as a springboard. So for our scholarship, we ask that essays be submitted that show us something that has been overcome and how that trial helped you become a better person and springboard you into success. I'm blown away every year when I read these essays at the difficult circumstances that everybody finds themselves in. And I want to thank everybody who submitted an essay and tell you I'm just in awe at what you've overcome and what you've done. This year was an incredibly difficult decision for us, but we've decided to award our scholarship this year to Sadie Ramirez. So we've got a little goodie bag here to help you on your way to college and the scholarship. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Next, we have the American Legion Scholarship, and this will be presented by Joseph Mellon.
I get emotional because I love you. You are the strength, the light, and the hope for the future, and you're awesome. My criteria is to have a 3.8 grade point average, that you are patriotic. The most patriotic young lady is Kylie Prescott. The most patriotic young man is David Moore.
Next up, the Daughters of the American Revolution Good Citizen Award. And that's going to be presented by, apparently, our own Miss Regan. Come on up.
Thank you. Harriet Rasmussen couldn't be here today, and she asked me to read this for our nominee. Every year, the Princess Timpanogos chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution invites high schools in their geographic area to nominate a good citizen, a senior who exhibits qualities of good citizenship in their school and community, including dependability, service, leadership, and patriotism. That nominee is then eligible to enter the DAR Good Citizen Scholarship Contest by writing an essay based on a focus question. Earlier this year, Dawson Broadbent was selected as the winner from among the high schools within the district. Dawson's award was presented to him here at a basketball game back in February. His paperwork was then sent to the Utah State DAR Good Citizen Chairman to be judged with the winners from all of the high schools in Utah. Dawson Broadbent was chosen as the winner at the state level. This is an exceptional honor for him. Congratulations, Dawson. He was going to try and be here. He was taking his AP test, so I will give that to him later. Thank you.
All right, next we're going to invite Linda Whitmore up, and she's actually going to present multiple scholarships. A scholarship from the Pat Moran family, a scholarship from the Lions Club, and a scholarship from the Gun Club. And she'll kind of explain more about those coming up, Linda.
No, hey, we're actually going to separate out the Lions Club and Gun Club, so we'll be having Marcy Burrell present those in a few. But for the Pat Moran Foundation, they work through the Lions Club, and we are so gracious for them. They are giving us 6 scholarships that are $5,000 a year for 4 years. And thank you to everyone who took the time to apply. You are all great, great individuals, and we truly wish we could award it to everyone. The first one, Leadership and Community Service, is going to Dalen Bowen and to Tyler McMillan. Next for the Nathan Leakhead Award, and this one focuses on athletics as well, and we have Kaylee Leakhead and Grisada Ramirez. Okay, and for performing arts, we have Kylie Prescott and Caitlin Simmons.
Wow, see, $20,000.
And I just wanted to point out that Kim Badia from the Pat Moran Foundation was so excited about these. We went to each of these 6 people's houses on Sunday and notified them with balloons, and Amy recorded them. They will be up later for all to see, but for those juniors that are out there, work on getting some service hours for Lions Club this summer and get your applications ready. Thanks.
Next, we have the Park City Rotary Interact Scholarship, and that will be presented by Maureen Dunn.
Hello. Just to let you know, the Park City, the Rotary's motto is service above self. And with that in mind, we're excited to award the following scholarships to the very deserving young women. I'm going to call their names. Allie Weller, Callie Wolstenhume, and Isabel Meza.
Next, we'll have Paula Winter up here, and she will be presenting some awards and scholarships from the Elks National Foundation.
All right, thank you for all the students who applied for the scholarships with the Elks. Although none of the students advanced to our national level, we do have additional cost scholarships we'd like to present. Okay, Callie Wilson-Hume, and Aspen Blaser, and Isabel Mesa. We also have additional scholarships. Could I have Tyler McMillan, Azalea Farrer, John Mora, and Ava Olson? They're getting scholarships for the Utah Elks Association scholarships.
All right. Ms. Regan is back up here again to present the Oakley Civic Club Scholarship.
Is Dawson here now? Dawson Broadbent, come on. So Dawson, this is the Dawson Revolution Award that Harriet wanted you to have. And a pin for being our good citizen, and we'd like you to wear that at graduation if you would. And then she left a note on here. Can you take a picture? So the Oakley Civic Club is an organization that has been around in Oakley for decades. It is a women's service organization, and we do lots of things in Oakley. We run the shacks at the rodeo, at the ball games. We've contributed lots of money to Oakley to help build their facilities over there. I'm a member of the Oakley Civic Club, so we do offer a scholarship. And this year we had a hard time deciding. So what we did was we have a $500 scholarship for Dawson Broadbent. And then if I could have Dalen Bowen and Madeline Percy come up, they're each getting a $100 gift card.
All right, next we have the Countess Valley Lions and Gun Club Scholarship. It's going to be presented by Marcy Burrell.
It doesn't go that low. Well, I'm happy to be here. It's really fun to see so many faces again. I love all you students. So I'm excited to represent the Lions Club. I'm here to present $1,000 scholarships from the Pat Moran Foundation. So there were several applicants, and it's really, really hard. It's kind of like your parent trying to choose a favorite child. You just don't choose favorites. And so there were several applicants, like we said, and we weren't able to choose everyone to get the Pat Moran's Foundation. So between the Lions Club and the Gun Club, they came together and they actually had 8 $1,000 scholarships. But because there was so many applicants that were very worthy, we came up with an extra $1,000 so that we'll award 9 scholarships today. So if I can have the following come up: Aspen Blazard, Callie Wilstonhume, Gage Lloyd, Mackenzie Ryder, Tess Budicover, Alicia Milburn, Parker Booth, there's a lot, Dawson Broadbent, and Allison Weller. So if you guys can just wait for just a picture for us, that'd be great.
All right, next we'll have Capital Lazenby who will come up, and she will actually do 2 different scholarships: the Karen B Simpson Diversity Scholarship and the Ontrack Foundation Scholarship.
I just want to take the opportunity also to thank Amy Reagan. We've had the opportunity to work with her for several years now, and her assistance to you all is really unprecedented. So I hope everyone's very grateful for her, and we are very grateful for you as well. Karen B. Simpson was actually my grandmother, so when we wanted to start a scholarship recognizing students who promote diversity here at South Summit High School, we couldn't think of a better person to name it after. She was an educator in the South Summit School District who touched many lives. After leaving teaching, she taught hundreds of children how to read free of charge. She was no stranger to uncharted territory. She started the first Al-Anon group in the community. So for those of you that don't know what Al-Anon is, it works to support family members and friends affected by addiction. She was accepting and empathetic to all and helped many open their minds to higher levels of understanding and acceptance in an era where these topics were still quite taboo. She was the pioneer of her life and her time. Her legacy was one of unconditional love and life-changing acceptance. So this scholarship seeks to award students who exemplify the values of Karen B. Simpson in their lives and who make their school and community a better place. We believe that supporting efforts to increase and recognize diversity within the South Summit School District is a critical step to reducing inequalities within the system, and our diversity scholarships are intended to work toward this effort. So we had originally intended to award 1 scholarship, but it became very difficult. As many other scholarship committees had said, many diverse and deserving candidates emerged. So we did decide to recognize 2 deserving candidates for the Karen B. Simpson Scholarship. So the first recipient of the Karen B. Simpson Scholarship was sponsored by Tyree and Mia Lazenby of TDL Construction and Simon and Tabitha Montez of A+ Cleaning and Property Management. So I just want to tell you first a little bit about this student. This student is a student athlete and mentor to many. In the words of his longtime coach, his kindness, patience, and hard work has spread throughout the school and the valley. This student is someone you can always count on. He was always one of the first players there and the last to leave. He's honest, dependable, and incredibly hardworking. Beyond that, he has used his talents of confidence to selflessly serve his teammates. From another recommender, he has a combination of hard work and determination that is rare to find among young people his age. This candidate uses his experiences to promote diversity, to encourage everyone to be open-minded and respectful to different perspectives. It is with great honor that we award the first Karen B. Simpson Scholarship to John Mora. Recipient was sponsored by Aline Sizemore, Tabitha Lazenby, Tina Lazenby, Cindy Atkinson, Stephen Louise Brown, and Nan and Tom Noker. So this student has made South Summit High School a more inclusive place by serving as a pioneer in our community. She actually started the first Gay Straight Alliance Club in the Valley, which is pretty phenomenal, and has worked tirelessly to raise awareness regarding suicide in the school and community. It's gonna make me cry. Her efforts could be described as courageous. She understands suicide is the second leading cause of death among people ages 10 to 24. LGBTQ youth are almost 5 times as likely to have attempted suicide compared to heterosexual youth. She has organized and participated in many activities working to reduce these rates. Her recommender describes her as extremely open and loving to all those who walk through the doors. She sees a need and fills it with kindness and has genuine desire to help her fellow students. She has served over 500 community service hours through various projects and continuously works to make her school and community a better place. It is with great honor that we are to award the Karen B. Simpson Scholarship to Mackenzie Ryder. So the second scholarship, Simon's going to go ahead and present it.
I'll be presenting the Ontrack Educational Foundation Scholarship. The Ontrack Educational Foundation seeks to provide guidance, support, resources for students who will be first-generation college students. The nonprofit program is very competitive and usually only accepts first-year high school students. There are many life skill type assignments given to students on top of their regular homework through the Ontrack. Students are required to meet with their mentor on a weekly basis, engage in service, maintain their grades, and continue on a path to obtain higher education. As sophomores, these 3 students were selected to participate in the program due to their demonstrated drive, work ethic, and willingness to overcome. It is our great honor to award these 3 graduating seniors with $500 scholarships for their outstanding participation on the Ontrack program during their high school tenure. Sadie Ramirez will attend the University of Utah seeking a degree in nursing. Mackenzie Ryder will attend Southern Utah University seeking a degree in pre-med psychology with plans to become a psychiatrist. And Lily Hampton will attend Utah State University seeking a degree in music therapy.
Thank you so much.
Next, Next, we have Jean Prisbury, who will be giving us, or presenting the scholarships from both Mountain Valley Stone and RJ Masonry. Come on up.
As I was sitting here watching this award ceremony, I was thinking about 42 years ago when I was in your shoes. You guys have got your whole lives ahead of you. It's an honor for me today to present these scholarships for Mountain Valley Stone and RJ Masonry. Robert Hickman owns the companies would like to be here today, but he had to be out of town today on a business trip. But I'd like to present these, the one for Mountain Valley Stone to Griselda Ramirez. And for RJ Masonry, Callie Walton.
All right, and now we have a donor who would like to remain anonymous. So don't have too much to say about this person, but that's pretty cool that somebody wants to help you seniors out and remain anonymous. Maria Todd is going to present this one. Ms. Todd.
Hi, seniors. Hi, Maria. Hi. I love you guys. I love you too. I award this scholarship on behalf of a gentleman who lives here in Camas Valley. He's a very hardworking gentleman and a graduate from South Summit High School. He's offered a cash scholarship for the past few years, and he prefers to remain anonymous. He's giving $500 cash scholarship this year, and it's awarded to Xander Lindsay.
All right, so that does it for actually our community scholarships. Hey guys, seniors, let's give a great big hand. What an awesome community we have. All right, moving along. Next, we have the South Summit Education Foundation scholarships. You have heard of these. These are the scholarships students were awarded by the foundation, a group of people in our valley who fundraise throughout the year to earn money just to give back to South Summit graduates to help you guys with your dreams. And the requirements, you know what the requirements were. Those of you who filled out 10 other scholarships received a $1,000 scholarship from the South Summit Education Foundation. Those of you who filled out 5 got $500. You get the idea. So if your name is on the screen and if you received one of these South Summit Education Foundation scholarships, stand up where you're at. Let's see who you are. There's a lot of you. Nice job. Let's give them a hand. There's a lot of you. All right, juniors who are watching, if we're streaming this live, next year you need to be one of those students who stands up for that scholarship. Ms. Regan will be on you about that, and so will I. Next up, talk just for a quick minute about our Sterling Scholar Program. If you're not familiar, you're not sure exactly what that is, the Sterling Scholar Program, it recognizes the student in our school who is top of their department, I guess is how we would say that. Very competitive. And so for many different departments throughout the school, we have recognized a South Summit High School Sterling Scholar. And we do want them to come up, right, Ms. Regan? And they're going to come over there to you, or are you going to come over here? We're going to come front and center. Ms. Regan's going to be there to award you your award. Tess Butekofer is our Sterling Scholar in Dance. Sadie Knighting. All right, Sadie Knighting is our Sterling Scholar in Visual Arts. Dawson Broadbent, our Sterling Scholar in Math. Tyler McMillan Skill and Technical Science, Kaylee Leathead, Vocal Performance, Dalen Bowen, Family and Consumer Sciences, Aspen Blaser, Agricultural Science, Annie Edmonds, English, Caitlin Simmons, Instrumental Music, Parker Booth, General Scholarship, Madeline Percy, Speech, Theater, Arts, and Forensics, Kylie Prescott, Social Science, and Georgia Puckett, Business and Marketing. Come on up. Let's give these guys a big round of applause.
Hey, just real quick, you guys, you can wear those medals at graduation along with your other academic regalia. These guys didn't get to have an award ceremony for Sterling Scholar, so that's why we are doing this here today. They all worked really hard, so thank you.
That's pretty cool to be selected as the top of your department for our school. You guys have represented as well. With the Sterling Scholar Program, students then, after they are selected as a school representative, can go on to some regional type competitions. And we want to recognize Aspen Blaser for the Northeast Utah runner-up in the field of agricultural science. All right, moving along. Next, we're gonna switch gears just a little bit. These are scholarships that were awarded by our own community. When I say community, I don't mean South Summit County. I mean South Summit High School. So right here within our own high school, our own school district, there are some different scholarships that have been awarded. So we're going to start out with the South Summit Classified Employee Scholarship. Everybody knows Mr. Denny Eckert. Come on up, Mr. Eckert.
I just want to mention how happy I am to be here.
We love you.
Does anyone have any idea what a classified employee is? Nobody? We have close to 200 classified employees in our district. Classified employee is anyone that's not a licensed school teacher or an administrator. And I liken it unto an analogy that I have. I'm going to ask a question. I've had a side business where I sell books, and I've done that for about 11 years. Does anyone know how much a box of books weigh? Now that sounds kind of like an abstract question, doesn't it? I'll tell you how much a box of books weighs. It weighs a lot more if you're the one that's got to pick it up and carry it. And that's what the classified employees in our district do. The classified employees are people like myself, people like Mrs. Reagan, people like the Wildcat Academy ladies, people like Maria and Jane, people like the lunch ladies, people like the bus drivers. Without the classified employees in the district, there wouldn't be a school district. A lot of stuff wouldn't get done. So anyway, that said, now that I've given a little tip to the other people, I don't do much. I just wander around and shoot the bull with you guys. But anyway, the Classified Employees Association is awarding 2 scholarships today. We had a number of candidates. We didn't have you write things. We just evaluated. Our 2 scholarships go to Tyler McMillan and John Mora.
Denny, we all love shooting the bull with you. We know you do a heck of a lot more around here than that. All right, next, Ms. Clegg is going to come up and award some South Summit CTE scholarships.
Correct. I wanted to take a moment real quickly and just explain that this scholarship is a competitive application that's available to any student that is involved in a CTE program or one of the CTSOs, those CTE clubs. And it is not the same thing as the CTE pathway completers. We're going to be awarding those scholarships again in a minute. We have selected 4 students to be recognized for their accomplishments in numerous CTE classes and their future goals. And so, Mr. Dalton. There we go. All right, so $500 we're giving to Aspen Blazer so she can pursue her goal to become a teacher, and Tyler McMillan to go into her health science program, along with Tess Budicofer into nursing, and Ariana Matheson is going to be in human services for her future goal. So come on, dude.
All right, our own Mr. Fierro is going to come up now and present the South Summit Education Association scholarships.
All right, Mrs. Kachuk was going to present these since she's in charge of our South Summit Education Association here in the high school, but she chose to teach her math class instead. That's not surprising. So I don't know what the credentials were to get these scholarships, but I can see they were awarded to 2 great people in the amount of $500. So if John Mora and Georgia Bucket could come on up.
All right, we're going to switch gears again just a little bit. We have a group of students here who decided during their senior year, and well before that they're going to be super laser focused in high school and use their time not only to complete their high school requirements for graduation, but some work well above and beyond just getting high school completed. I'm not going to say too much more than that, but from UVU, we have Miss Christina Melka, who's going to award some things and talk just a second about what 3 of our students accomplished during their time at South Summit High School. Christy.
I'm so glad I get to take that mask off. I can breathe. So this is the first time that UVU has done this. Have students that have earned associate degrees before from your school, but we decided as concurrent enrollment academic advisors that your students needed to be recognized at your high school and not just by UVU, because they have done some amazing things and worked really hard for these accomplishments.
UVU just recently started offering the general education certificate, so that has probably never been earned at your school before or awarded. So this year we have Kirsten Richens and Jeremy Urey, who have both earned associate degrees from Utah Valley University. You guys can come up. And Parker Booth has earned his general education certificate. So the certificates are from UVU, the cookies are from me. So, thank you for letting me be your advisor. Kirsten, not here.
All right, quick move to something else now, some different scholarships. What we're going to do now is we're going to look at the students, the graduating class, who earned college merit scholarships. And as you likely know, college merit scholarships are awarded generally based on your GPA and your ACT. Now we know this year, because of COVID and some of the other things that went on, some colleges adjusted slightly the way they awarded those scholarships. But it was based on your merit through high school and how well you did. And you guys killed it in this area and were awarded lots and lots and lots of scholarships. So rather than have you all come up, we're going to go through school by school, and if your name is on the screen because you were awarded or offered a scholarship from the college that's on the screen, we're just going to have you stand up where you are real quick so we can kind of get an idea of how many kids in this building were awarded scholarships from different universities. So we're going to start with UVU, Utah Valley University. Those are the students up there who were offered academic or merit scholarships to UVU. Stand up if that's you. That's who it is. Don't be shy. Nice. All right, next. University of Utah. If you were offered a scholarship to University of Utah, stand up. That's who you are. Nice. There's actually another page of University of Utah. We couldn't even fit all you on one page there. Utah State University. Let's see who you are. All right, this next one's insane. We have 3 pages, 3 slides worth of students who were offered scholarships to SUU. If you were offered a scholarship to SUU, stand up. There's page 1. There's page 2. There's page 3. Good job, guys. I kind of feel like all of Camas Valley is moving to Cedar City next year. I'm not sure, but it kind of feels like that. All right. Snow College. If you were offered a scholarship to Snow College, your name is on the board or on the screen. Stand up. Excellent work. All right, next we have 2 pages of students who were offered scholarships to Dixie State. If you're offered a scholarship to Dixie State, let's see who you are. Come on, there's more of you than that. We got 2 pages worth. Okay, let's hear it for Weber State. Who was offered scholarships to Weber State? Nice work. All right. Westminster, there's a few of you offered scholarships to Westminster. Nice work. All right, and then we have BYU and BYU Idaho. If you were offered scholarships there, let's see who you are. Nice work. All right, these next 2 slides, I'm going to actually call out the names. We're just going to have you still stand up where you're at. Several of you have been offered scholarships outside of the state of Utah. Here we go. You ready? Sadie Knighting was offered a military, well, and I believe is attending, not only was offered, but will be attending the United States Naval Academy and was offered a scholarship there. Sadie, stand up. That's awesome. Presley Christensen, I doubt she knows this about me, but there's a special place in my heart for Montana State University because I grew up in Montana as a kid. My dad was a professor at Montana State University, but she's going to go play softball up there. Presley, stand up and be with us. Here in the back, she's not even. Georgia Puckett, Pepperdine University. Wow, that's impressive. Where are you at, Georgia? Nice work. Belle Mason, huge scholarship to attend Brown University. Nice work, Belle. Tyler McMillan, not too far away, but across the border of Wyoming. Stand up, Tyler. Very good. It looks like you're wearing your Western Wyoming t-shirt already. It was an accident? You don't say that. You did that on purpose. And Xander, Southeast Community College. Good work. All right, just a couple other scholarships that we're aware of, that we want you to be aware of, that students have already been offered, not offered, been awarded. Aspen Blazer, the FFA Foundation Scholarship. Bobby Freeman, the National Football Foundation Scholarship. And Belle Mesa, the Native American Scholarship. Good work, people. We stand up for that. All right, guys, you ready? All of those scholarships, the total amount of money offered this year to South Summit High School students in scholarships. Drum roll, come on, somebody. There we go. $2,436,546 worth of scholarship. Guys, I want to break that down for you really quickly. $2 million sounds like a ton, but let's make this a little more personal. There are 114 graduating seniors this year. If we divide, Bobby, what was that? You know what you're going to make it? 113 at least, but we're pretty sure 114. If we divide that number by the 114 seniors, that means on average, and I get that some of you earned a lot, and maybe some of you slacked off and didn't apply all you should have, but on average, that means the average graduating South Summit High School senior was offered $21,373 in scholarships. That's pretty remarkable, guys. Give yourselves a hand. Nice work. All right, you don't have to listen to me for too much longer. We're getting close, but Mr. Stevens, you have some recognitions for our seniors that you want to share with us. Come on up.
Okay, so now we get to the recognition portion for some of our school-specific awards. I don't know if we're going athletics or fine arts. Which one is it? Oh, we're an academic all-state. This is something just as far as recognition. Those that receive the academic all-state from the UHSAA over the years, so we need to give a round of applause for these students that receive academic all-state. Also, I have the certificates from the winter and the spring just got here, so those certificates in my office. If your name's up here and have not received that, please stop by my office and I have that for you. Okay. Also, yeah, the Deseret News. The Deseret News All-State Awards, these 4 athletes were recognized from the seniors, at least were recognized from the statewide for their performance and contributions in their sport. So, Bobby Freeman for football, Kinley Giants for volleyball, Sadie Knighting for volleyball, and Ava Olsen for soccer. Excellent job. Okay, so for this portion, what we've done, typically we've done an athlete of the year, a male and a female athlete of the year. This year we decided to extend it. We had so many good people we wanted to recognize. We did athletes of the year and called it an excellence in athletic award. So we have a few of those that we want to give away. So when I read your name, we'll put all 4 of them up there and I'll have all 4 of you come up. So first off, we've got Tess Butikofer, Sadie Knighting, Kevin Timothy, Jackson Stowe, and Carter Sedgwick. So if you're here, please come on up. And this is what's being said from the coaches in recognition. Kevin Timothy is one of the captains who exhibited excellent leadership skills, a fierce competitive spirit. He leads by example and will settle for nothing less than excellence from himself and his teammates. 2nd in region in high jump, 5th in region in 800 meter, and participate in the 4x4. He doesn't demand the team is the best, but he demands that the team gives its best effort. Every practice, every competition. Jackson shows an excellent example of other players with his hard work and determination. He works hard in every practice and game, very positive for the younger players. He strives to be the best and make other players around him the best. Sadie Knighting has been a steady, consistent leading contributor in 3 major girls' sports, has started in each and has been a team captain, has been an academic all-state in all 3, and has a 4.0. She works hard and is coachable and is a great student athlete. No other girl has contributed as much to our overall athletic program, which I agree with. And for Tess, been a 4-year member of the South Summit Fawines. Throughout her 4 years, she's shown extreme dedication to her craft. As a sophomore, she won first place in the drill down competition at state, and in and of itself, this is a huge, mentally challenging, focused award. Over the 4 years, she's been selected in every competition dance that is performed at state, where her team has consistently achieved placement in the top 5 each year. As a senior, she was selected to the All-State team with only 20 members being named at 3A level. She's won several outstanding performances and from her team and had received the Dance Sterling Scholar Award representing South Summit. She's also had a 3.96 GPA and is very deserving of this award, so we recognize her as well. And we did have one of our juniors sneak in with Kyler Sedgwick for his effort, his coachability, his attitude in 3 separate sports. We commend to you athletes who give so much of your time and energy in sports, especially the multi-sport athletes. Some of you never taking a break, going from season to season to season, and carrying a positive GPA. Extremely commendable. Congratulations and thank you for your contributions to our school. And also in our fine arts, we did the same thing as far as recognizing excellence in fine arts. So there's multiple fine arts students of the year, and we want to take time to recognize them right now. So in theater, if your name's up here, please come up front. Johnny Arouse for theater, Monica Woodward for theater, Caleb House for choir, Madeline Howard for choir, Ashley Fernandez for band, Caitlin Simmons for orchestra, Mikhail Quartas for visual arts, and Alexander Metcalf for visual arts. A couple things that want to be said about these students. Ashley Fernandez has been one of the constant driving forces for excellence within the band for 7 years. She puts her personal best on every single time, regularly above and beyond what is requested. She also unfailingly kind, inclusive, and helps others, never putting down or belittling them. She's been an enormous asset to the band. For orchestra, Caitlin Simmons has done well in orchestra and being able to both get her part comfortably and helping others to do as well. She's made sacrifices to come to a few of our extra outside of class rehearsals and always been kind and upbeat in class. From Mr. Davis in theater, Monica has grown exponentially this year. We know this year has been harder than most, but she's grown so much in her voice and ability to portray a character. She has so much more confidence than ever seen in her before, and she's dedicated to helping her peers, always has a positive attitude that is infectious. Johnny's new to theater this year, but that has not stopped him from fully stepping out of his comfort zone and giving it his all. He's a very talented performer and lights up the stage whenever he has the opportunity to steal the limelight. He's got charisma and passion for having fun and helping his peers feel valued and appreciated. Madeline Choir is new to our school this year and has loved choir. Not only is she very talented, but simply loves to be in class and learning about others. She can become better. How she can become better. Maddie's fun and always willing to volunteer to help others and the teacher and her peers, whatever the situation may be. And Caleb is one of the most dedicated students I've ever met. He's smart, kind, trustworthy. This year he's been a huge asset and has gotten out of his comfort zone to serve the choir where needed and always has a smile on his face. Let's hear once again for these excellence of these students and excellence of
right, guys, we're almost there. We're super close. The bell's gonna ring in a minute. I'm gonna ask you, stay until we're done. It's just gonna be a couple minutes beyond the bell, so hang tight. So since you guys were in 9th grade, you've been hearing about the CTE pathways, and a crazy number of you have completed CTE pathways, which means a check coming your way for $200. What school district does this? My goodness, this is crazy. This is the only place on the planet that gives CTE pathways money. All right, Miss Christensen, you're gonna hook us up, right? Come on.
Okay, so we're gonna ask you guys when we read your name to come up and stay here, and we're gonna take a picture with all of you when we're finished. So these are $200 animal and veterinary science pathway completers. We have Aspen Blazard, Cassidy Blazard, Taylor Graham, Caleb Howells, Tyler McMillan, and Kylie Prescott. The $200 plant science pathway completers, Aspen Blazard, Tess Budakofer, Presley Christensen, Aria Matheson, and Georgia Puckett. Food production and processing, also Aspen Blazard. Then we move on to mechanical design, also a $200 word, Dawson Broadbent and Tanner Lawrence. $200 pathway completer for welding and machining is Colson Louder and Austin Rogers. Machine tool is Parker Booth, also a $200 reward. The $200 word for automotive mechanics and repair, we have Cameron Horrocks, Xander Lindsay, Bo Robinson, and Hunter Zager. We have Mikkel Cortes for graphic design. And for health science, we have Anna Aguilera, Tess Budakofer, Marshall Cox, Paige LaPre, Ty Lewis, Tyler McMillan, and Kayla McNulty.
Seniors, you guys are amazing. Congratulations, good work, and please guys, make sure you thank all the people who helped you get here, your parents, friends, the donors who are here today. Congratulations, good work. Mr. Jensen, do you want a minute before they go? Mr. Jensen says go. Congratulations, guys.